Welcome back to OpenLine. We've had a lot of fun tonight, getting a little off our normal topic, and now I'm really going to throw it out there. Everybody's talking about Powerball, 1.4 billion right now. Who knows by Wednesday night?
Yes.
If you win that sucker, what should you do? How should you handle that money and go about claiming it, Mr. Financial Advisor?
Okay, I got excited for a second. You said if you, I was like, oh.
If I win that money, what do I do?
If you win that money, the first thing is do we have the phone number again? It's 615-65. Give us a call. I don't have a lot of. Now we can have fun with this, and we can do gold plating stuff. And what could you do? The first thing I would do is not tell anybody yet, and I would talk to. Yes, some financial folks, and I would talk to probably a couple of attorneys, and you really want to kind of get your ducks in a row before you can. I would assume you can claim your ticket and tell them about it. I am not a lottery player.
Some people call it a stupid tax. I get that. Yes.
But it is kind of fun to dream, right?
Sure, 1.4 billion. That's crazy.
Let me finish the serious thought, and then we can come back and we'll dream a little bit again. But because once it's out there, everybody knows, and you're going to get bombarded. So I would say have a good plan as to what you're going to do or what your thoughts are. But yeah, how cool would that be?
I know.
What could you do with 900? Well, so
after
if it's 1.4, let's say it's 900 after taxes, but $900 million, that's a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah, you could do a lot of things.
A lot of good things, hopefully.
Yes, a lot of good things. You
lump sum or over installments?
I would say the lump sum. I would vote for the lump sum, because then you can take the money and put it where you like. If you have control over the money, meaning if you can have self-control.
Right.
And not give money to anybody who calls. I hear about that too. You're getting bombarded with phone calls, and you're like, okay, just here, take this, and go do it. But yeah, it would be neat to be able to go do whatever you want, whenever you want.
I was reading earlier today that people who win, I think they called it, a mild jackpot, somewhere between like 10,000 and 150,000, something like that. Most of them will declare, maybe not most, but a vast majority will declare bankruptcy within 10 to 15 years of winning that money, because people just don't know how to control it, what to do with it. And it does come back to having a plan.
And it comes back to, I've heard the same thing. I heard a year later they're just as, they're back to the same exact spot they were in, just with more stuff. We see it with pro athletes. We see it with people who step out of the limelight, who think that I'm always going to be in the limelight, and it doesn't happen. So, yeah, you have a plan, but then also, what a blessing, what a gift.
Don't turn it into a curse.
Don't turn it into a curse. Still, I knew someone, actually, I knew someone that won 10 million, and they did that. And they actually did. They didn't go crazy. They shared it with their family. They took the payments over, I think it's 20 years. So I think it was like $400,000 a year after taxes or something. And so, I mean, it was nice. It changed their life. He eventually retired earlier, invested wisely, didn't go crazy, and it worked out great. So that'd be the prudent thing. So I won't be so prudent, I guess, but yeah, it'd be neat to do. What would you do? Let's turn it around. You ask questions all day long. Yeah.
My husband's really thought this out. He's the one who's read books on this. So I guess from what he has told me, don't let anybody know you won.
Yeah.
Find your financial team and your lawyers and try to claim it anonymously. If you can't do that, I don't know if you can do that with Powerball or not. And pay off debt first. That's me. I don't know that he would do that, but I would do that. But I mean, with 900 million, write the check. We would just experience the world. Yeah. That'd be my goal. I would just want to experience the world.
It would be neat.
It would be. Yeah, but I wouldn't quit my job right away.
No.
I'd give it like a year. But then I probably would. Yeah. Then I'd probably be done. I don't know. We'll see.
And if people do what they love to do, you still can do it, and you still should do it. Don't change just because you you won $900 million. I mean, you're going to change. There's no doubt about it.
It's inevitable.
Yes.
It's inevitable. We've been talking about this book tonight, Personal Balance Blueprint, and you have something to give away, I understand.
Yes. If folks are interested in the book, please call. I don't know if the number's up yet. They can call. First 10 callers receive a free copy. Phone number's on the screen. Website's on the screen. Either one, call. And we're happy to send them a copy of the book. We're excited. We're talking about another book that is in the works now that should be a little bit more along reader type friendly. So same kind of tips, similar ideas. Should be released probably in June.
And this is a workbook.
This I wrote more so to go with a workbook, like we have some pieces of the workbook here that we've been working through, to go into corporations. My goal and my passion was to say, okay, if I really want to get a captive audience, what's the best place to do it? And if you can catch them at work and get the employers to do it, you know, an hour a week, just pull them out of what they're doing, you can really impact people's lives, because they probably won't do it at home. It takes too long. Unless they're really serious, or you know, we hit a spot where we really want to change, and that's when it happens, when you really want to change, or it's a new year and you say, I want to make these resolutions, or I want to do this. But if we can catch them at work where they have to participate, then I think that's the answer. I think also talking to employers or company owners, I think we have a responsibility to help people. Some of the stuff that we talked about with these coaching programs, I paid for. Most people won't do it because they didn't have it. I didn't have it, but I thought it was the right thing to do, so I charged it. It worked out. It worked out okay, but I did. I had to charge my first coaching program. Most won't do it. They won't take the step, and it's a big step. But I have stuff that, you know, when you pay thousands of dollars each year to go to these coaching programs, you get ideas and concepts, and a lot of times the upper management gets those ideas, and the CEOs and the presidents, they don't pass it along.
That's what you're doing. That's why you're here, and we're glad you join us every month.
Well,
John, it was great to see you again. Happy 2016.
You as well.
Hopefully all you guys are having a great 2016. If you want to hear more from John, just give him a call there at the office. In the meantime, have a great week.
Good night.